We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. That's the only price of admission for our live streams, is to simply put your finger on that button and say, like, I liked it. The next thing you can do is watch the entire video all the way through. If you're feeling extra generous, consider sharing the video by hitting the share button below the video, copying the link and sharing it on Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and X. And make sure you tag me on all of those social media platforms so I can show you some love. Before we move into this topic of this IGNANT, yeah, I spelled it right. I spelled it the way I said it, the way I say it. All right. Y'all know what the real word is. I ain't Webster. I say IGNANT. IGNANT black queen violates a white girl simply because she's wearing braids in her hair, which is absolutely ridiculous, man. Last time I saw, I believe Beyonce is a natural blonde all of a sudden. You can go down the line and name a whole bunch of these black artists and even athletes, and they're blonde. Black face with blonde hair, natural. And ain't nobody saying none of them. Oh, it's just our style. We can do whatever we want to do. This right here is absolutely ridiculous, man. We're about to move into it in a moment. First of all, I want to say to everybody who saw the ad that I played before, thank you so much for joining the course. I really appreciate it. We are cooking over there. We are doing some amazing things. And that's where I usually spend a lot of my time. So thank y'all so much. Let's go ahead and get into it, gang. I'm going to try not to interrupt this, but this is probably the most ignorant thing I've seen this week. And that's, I've seen some ignorant stuff. All right. So hit the like button, gang, if you haven't already. Let's go and jump into it, man. This is ridiculous, bro. This is absolutely. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. All right. I really want to know how you feel about it. Let's get it.
That shit is ugly as fuck. We wear that shit.
It's braids.
Take that shit out now.
Are you being for real?
Take that shit out now.
Okay, what's your
Take
problem?
that shit out now.
We're dressed in the store.
But take that shit out now. Take that shit out. That shit ugly as fuck. That shit is ugly though. Like, look at your fucking hair.
It doesn't look bad.
That's ugly.
Hey, please stop following us.
That shit is ugly as fuck.
Okay, first of all, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. First of all, young lady, you're not attractive yourself. I'm sorry. Okay, you can call me not attractive too, but listen, I'm not the one following people telling them that they're ugly. You are. So if you are walking behind somebody telling someone to do something because what they're doing currently is ugly, maybe you yourself should be attractive. Slim, you're not cute. You're not in good shape. You wearing a bonnet and you got on fake lashes. And I'm certain under that bonnet, you got fake hair connected to your scalp that you purchased from another nationality of people. Probably Malaysians, Koreans, who knows? It's retardation is what it is. All I'm saying, Slim, is if you're going to be chastising somebody, anybody, and now we're not even getting to the racist part first. We're going to get to that. If you're going to chastise anybody about doing something that's making them ugly, maybe you yourself should not be ugly. And I'm not saying that because I know dark-skinned women that are gorgeous. Absolutely. I know thick-boned dark-skinned women that are gorgeous. Light-skinned women that are gorgeous. All right. And even if you had a better attitude, you'll be more attractive. This attitude makes you extremely ugly, Slim, and ignorant. Anybody, I don't give a damn if you're a 10 based off of society scales, because you already know socially we have levels. All right, because society has told us what looks good and what's perfect, and that's marketable. And if these people that look like a certain avatar of beauty matches I guess a description that you guys put out there as beautiful or handsome, then we'll purchase what they say purchase. We'll buy what they say buy. We'll try to look like them, try to pattern ourselves after them. You're not it. I doubt anybody is out there trying to look like you. All right. Let's go to this hairstyle thing. And if I'm wrong, guys, listen, it's Friday. If you want to light me up for saying something foolish, feel free. I don't care. When I ran across this mess, I saw this black girl following this young lady. And she's telling her, you got braids in your hair. That's ugly. Take it out. We wear that. By we, she mean black people. Black people, we wear braids. That's why we wear braids, because we're from the motherland. No. First of all, you don't own that hairstyle. Slim, you don't own that hairstyle. White girl could wear whatever hairstyle she wants to. Same way you can. Well, I mean, I'm certain when you go buy your hair and you take your $200 bundles to your beautician your hairstylist, for her to sew it into your braids after she braid up your hair real small, and then she sew them into your braids so it can look like it's yours, or she put that lace front over and they put something that makes your blends in with your skin so it doesn't look like you're wearing a wig. Yo, I'm not knocking anything that women do. Feel free to do whatever you do. I don't care. It doesn't. I mean, I don't have a dog in the fight. All right. What women are out there doing, wearing makeup and extra lashes and extra hair, that's y'all business, man. I'm not out here trying to judge anybody for that whatsoever. Do what you got to do to feel beautiful. That's what I say. Do whatever you got to do to feel beautiful, to look in that mirror and feel like you appreciate that person that's looking back at you. You know what I mean? It shouldn't take all of that, in my opinion. But if that's what you got to do, then do it. But definitely don't put it on somebody else to tell them what they should or should not do with their hair and with their appearance if you yourself are not on point. This is what you look like. Now, hold on one second. It's just the hairdo. It's just another hairdo. But this is what this young lady looked like. I just need y'all to understand this. Like, I will understand if this was some dime piece, somebody that's a 10 walking behind somebody trying to give them constructive criticism on how to get their fashion sense on point so that they can be as beautiful as them. I get that. And in your neighborhood, you're probably very popular because you got big breasts and a big butt, and you probably do anything strange for some change. You probably drop down and do whatever as long as somebody can feed you, whatever the case may be. And I know these are all assumptions, but this lady right here is just ignorant as hell. This white lady ain't do nothing to you. She went out and got some braids.
That shit is ugly as we wear that shit.
It's braids.
Take that shit out now.
Are you being for real?
Take that shit out now.
Okay, what's your
Take
problem?
that shit out now.
Do you really expect for her to pull out a damn fine-tooth comb and start taking her hair out? All because you're being aggressive and you're walking up on her. That would have been a crazy reason for your family to be looking on the news talking about, oh, Jaquisha ain't do nothing to nobody. She was a kind person. She loved everybody. I don't know why she got shot for no reason. She got shot for being black. Jaquisha didn't do nothing to nobody. She was just trying to give that young lady advice. But white people can do anything. White people can get away with anything. You know that lady could have defended herself. You're walking up to her. You're walking up to her being aggressive. She could defend herself. You're telling her to do something, and your actions is saying, do it or else I'm about to be violent. Something happened to your punk ass, and now your whole family got your face on t-shirts, marching in the streets with Al Sharpton, talking about say her name, Jaquisha. Say her name. I can't breathe. Say her name. The white man. It's crazy. This is what happens though, man, because it starts with ignorance. It starts with dumbass shit like this, where you got a black woman or a black man that just does some stupid stuff based off of emotion, and then it goes way too far left, and we hear the tail end of it, of somebody getting shot, and now it's a whole march in the street. They got Benjamin Crump. I think that's his name. They got Benjamin Crump. He's the national black lawyer that pops up whenever a white person do something to a black person. That's when he always, I don't even know if this nigga's a real person. I don't even know if he's a real person. All I do know is whenever a white person do something to a black person, whether the black person deserved it or not, Benjamin Crump pops up and say, this is injustice. This country is racist. I can't believe that white people continue to get away with all of this violence against black and brown people. And all we're doing is trying to live with you all. And that's it. We just want to live without violence. It's ignorant. That lady could have kicked you in your neck. She could have turned around and chopped you in your daggone throat. She could have punched you in your titty. You could have fell down and hit your head. And next thing you know, it'll be all over MSNBC that another racist act upon black people has occurred, and you did not deserve it. Don't walk up to people like that, making them feel uncomfortable, trying to claim that a hairstyle belongs to you because you're from Africa. Woman, you ain't never been to Africa. You don't look like you ever been out your city. And you're trying to claim a damn hairstyle. Oh my God, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts, bruh. Hold on, I want y'all to see some of these comments, man, because I posted this on Instagram yesterday. And hold on 1 second, I'm pulling it up right now. And people are going in on this lady. Matter of fact, I ain't even going to show y'all that. I'm going to show y'all the original post because this is ridiculous, man. She just walking behind her and a little white girl like, what's your problem? Why are you following me? What's your problem? It's just a hairdo. It's just braids. I don't get it. I didn't know that I was being racist by getting braids. That's like me walking down the street and a Jamaican guy be like, you bumba Clyde, Rod's fire. What are you doing with them dreads part in your hair? You bumbo Clyde. Take them dreads out your hair. You're American. You're not. I'm like, bro, if you don't get the hell away from me before I beat your ass, bro, you better fall back. People trying to claim hairstyles as their own. Are you kidding me? That's just as foolish as a Crip in blood trying to claim a block, trying to claim a color of a rag. They're claiming colors of a rag and willing to die over it. It's the dumbest sugar honey iced tea I ever heard in my life. And bruh, if you're from one of these type of cities, Chicago, LA, I mean, or you're from these areas that rep red and blue, Crip and blood or cuz, all that other stuff. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I just think it's dumb as hell. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. For real. Just like people walking around claiming I'm Republican, I'm Democrat, and not even willing to have no conversations. They just want to be combative. I fall back on that too. Like, what's the point? This lady is stupid as hell. Before I show the comments, I got to show this video uninterrupted all the way through, man. This is nuts. Let me know what y'all think about about this in the comments. PAR, Swedish, Dutch, Irish, and Scottish women equal braids. Okay, rep your set. I don't know who wear braids. I honestly don't care who wear braids. I think it's just stupid as hell that somebody can walk up to you and tell you what you can't do or what you can't wear because that belongs to my people. It's the dumbest sugar honey iced tea in the world. It's stupid, bruh. Okay, here's this lady again, man. This is absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
That shit is ugly as fuck. We wear that shit.
It's braids.
Take that shit out now.
Are you being for real?
Take that shit out now.
Okay, what's your
Take
problem?
that shit out now.
We're dressed in the sort
But
of
take that shit out now. Take that shit out.
braids. It's
That shit is ugly as fuck. That shit is ugly though. Like, look at your fucking hair.
It doesn't look bad.
That's ugly.
Hey, baby girl, I swear to goodness, man. I swear to goodness. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's go to this post and see what they're talking about. Okay. Here we go. All right, so here's a picture of Beyonce right here. And this is exactly how she looks right now. This is Beyonce, the Black Queen. This is the Black Queen right here. More respected than the Obamas. More treasured than Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This is Beyonce. Does this look like a black woman to you? Hold on, let me answer first. Hell no, it does not. But if this is her style, who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? I just think it's stupid, and it will be these people. It will be Beyonce and anybody that she'll put a battery in their back for them to go forward and talk with their chest, put other people down, and try to claim that somebody's stealing our culture. They're culture vultures because they want to look like us. Black people are so beautiful and gorgeous, and everybody want to look like us, sound like us, walk like us, talk like us, act like us. They're not as creative. They need our style. They need this, and this. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. People are just out here trying to live their life, bro. Ain't nobody thinking about trying to follow behind no black person. Ooh, I know a black person. I don't know how to put my outfit together. I'm just going to follow them. Ooh, I know a black person that I work with. Their hair look cute. I want to get braids just like them so I can look like a black person. No, that's not how that works. The queen of black people is a blonde lady, a blonde white woman. The queen of black people is a blonde white woman. Okay? Okay? Listen to this right here. Look at this right here. If a white woman can't wear braids, then no black woman should wear straight wigs. I mean, it's just ignorant, man. It's just dumb as hell, bro. And this exact look. This is kind of like it is right here. You got this, and I'm not trying to joke on it, but I don't know who made this. And this is kind of wow that y'all created this. I don't know how in the world y'all created this with AI. I would love to know what you typed in to get this. I would love to know what you typed into this AI in order to get this image. This is nuts. This is nuts. Yo, this is nuts. I don't even feel comfortable looking at it, to be honest with you. But that's what it's like, though. This little girl walking behind her. Look at her. Look at her. You cannot look like this and tell somebody what they're doing is ugly. I'm sorry, baby girl. You can't. You can't. You got to at least step your own game up. If you're trying to be one of these fashionistas, giving people advice on what look good and what don't look good, this ain't it, sweetheart. This ain't it. No black. Let me tell you something. If a white woman is out there saying, "Ooh, look at Jaquisha, look at Jaquisha," I want to look just like her with my do rag. I'm not gonna work out. She looked like she got her stomach looked like she got a couple of kids. You know what I mean? And she don't give a damn. She looked like she got an EBT card in her pocket. Looked like she got two of them. Looked like she got one that belonged to her and one that belonged to her sister that she bought from her sister. You know what I mean? She probably got three. She probably got her cousin's EBT card in her pocket too. And then she got on these daggone Jasmine Crockett eyelashes. These are definitely the Jasmine Crockett's. Like when you go to the eyelash store, you say, "Give me them Jasmine Crockett's." I know your point, PAR. I know, bro. I mean, sis, PAR, are you a woman or a man? I completely know your point. I completely know your point. And thank you so much for pulling back up. I appreciate it. But that's definitely the Jasmine Crockett's. You go up inside the beauty supply store and say, "Excuse me, where's your Jasmine Crockett's?" And they're gonna pull out these eyelashes that this young lady got on. And then your lips, we're not even going to start on your lips. Why are your lips so black? There's supposed to be some pink in your lips. There's supposed to be some pink. That comes from smoking too much weed or Newports. All right. And then, not even talking about, y'all saw the teeth. The teeth game was just crazy too. So again, there's so many things to fix up. And I'm not here to talk about this young lady. Look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There's no standard, no set standard of what beauty is. At least I don't think so. I don't see nobody's picture and be like, "Yeah, that's the jawline. Every person should have that jawline and these lips, the perfect set of lips, and the cheekbones, the bone structure. That's what somebody's supposed to look like." No, we all look different for a reason. That's the beauty of humanity. We're supposed to all look different. We're supposed to all act different. We bring something different to the table. That's the beauty of it all. Thank you so much, Big Jeff. As a former professional ninja chef, I find it offensive she wears our hats. Hey, that's called a lady bonnet now. That's a chef bonnet. Well, that's a lady bonnet. They wear that and thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that swag. Thank you so much. I knew Mika was gonna pull up. Black women do it too. I mean, black women do it to mixed girls as well. We're not black enough. Oh yeah, I bet y'all are. I bet black people are always looking at the mixed girls who naturally got that hair that they got to go to the store and buy. And I don't understand it. That's just hate. Honestly, and I don't think it's cute for anybody to hate on anybody at all. Me talking about her bonnet and her Jasmine Crockett eyelashes and her crusty ass lips and her little what you call it, her little kangaroo pouch. You're following behind somebody telling them that they're ugly and you're not even taking care of yourself. That's nuts. That's nasty work, like they say, man. For real. So here's the little girl. She went to Popeyes to ask people about her braids. Let's see what the public has to say.
Everyone's telling me I'm not allowed to have braids, so today we're gonna get the public's thoughts. Do you think I'm allowed to have braids?
No. Sure. You can wear your hair in the way you want to wear your hair.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. The first person said no?
Braids. So today we're gonna get the public's thoughts. Do you think I'm allowed to have braids?
Yo. Really? This is the world we're in. That little girl looked at her and she just said no. Do you think we're allowed to have braids? No. No, you're not. White woman. Whitey. Huh? What, you trying to send me into slavery? Huh? Who did your hair for you? You're a slave? Huh? Come on, guys.
Thoughts. Do you think I'm allowed to have braids?
No. Sure. You can wear your hair in the way you want to wear your hair.
Exactly.
That's right. You hear that? The black woman with the older black lady said, "Man, you can wear your hair however you want to wear your hair." And she rocking her little blonde wig. Yeah. She said, "Man, wear whatever you want, sweetheart. I don't care about that."
Yeah. No?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay for me to wear braids?
I'm sorry.
Do you think it's okay for me to wear braids? Everyone's telling me I'm not allowed to.
I'm sorry.
Do you
Hold
think
on.
it's okay?
Then somebody else told her no.
Do you think it's okay?
It was somebody back here. It was this lady right here. Okay.
No?
So you got half and half. When it comes to black women, half of them want you, like, ladies, if you're taking notes, if you're white, take some notes, okay? All right. So if you're a white woman and you want to wear braids, based off of this, you might be able to, or you might not, without being accosted, okay? Because half of the black women told this white girl, "Yeah, we cool with you wearing braids." The other ones was like, "Nah, you not supposed to be wearing no braids, bro." And one of them just was disgusted. She just walked away. She ran away, and she had a whole damn wolf on her head. I promise you, man. She went in there and bought like 4 bundles. This lady right here that decided to run away with her Save-A-Lot bags. Like, she just now came outside from spending her daggone food stamp money that she bought from somebody. She did not want to be stopped. And young lady, hopefully you can do some squats. I'm skinny too. You talking about your braids? You need to go and do some squats. But she's probably going to buy a butt, because clearly she wants to be out there doing videos and whatnot. So she's going to buy a butt. Most people that don't want to put in that work, they go and buy them a butt. But then they later find out that in order to keep that butt, they got to put in the work. Like, they actually got to go to the gym and do some squats and lunges and all those other things that they was trying to avoid in the first place. All right, but check this out. This lady with the wolf on her head, she walked away.
Do you think it's okay for me to wear braids?
I'm sorry.
Do you think it's okay for me to wear braids?
Yeah, she got up out of there. She got up out of there, bro. She didn't want no parts of that. Jay Cartier, look, we are already embarrassed enough in Texas. Please do not give the ghetto queens any ideas. I will pass out if I pull up to the store and see the Jasmine Crockett's lashes on the shelf. Well, the Jasmine Crockett's are a real thing. Speaking of, did y'all know that Jasmine Crockett was not from the hood? And hey, Jay Cartier, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If I'm not saying your name right, charge to my mind, not my heart. I can read, but I'm not real fancy with the names and whatnot. But did y'all know that Jasmine Crockett, and as soon as I say Jasmine Crockett, look what shows up. As soon as I say Jasmine Crockett, y'all just something, man. It's like the internet is listening to me. I say Jasmine Crockett and boom, like this shows up. Jasmine Crockett lashes. Like, give me the Jasmine Crockett's. Bow. There you go. All right. How can we help you? Give me the Jasmine Crockett's. Boom. Like, if you go into a store and you say, just give me the Jasmine Crockett's, this right here is going to pop up. She's cosplay ghetto. Now, that's what people are saying. That's what people are saying. I pulled this up yesterday, and shout out to Lisa Marie. Shout out to Lisa Marie, who sent me this right here. I got to show it to you. Man. Because like, people are ignorant as hell, bro. I really don't get it, man. I really don't get it. And we're trying to stay there. Why are we trying to just continue to be against one another? Why are we trying to, like, if you look at the Housewives of Atlanta, look at this. This is the Housewives of Atlanta. I don't watch shows like this. My wife usually does. She like to watch these type of shows. I don't watch these shows. My daughter, she watched these type of shows. But 3 out of 5 of the women, 3 out of 6, 4 out of 6 of the women on here, they got blonde hair. They got blonde extensions. You know what I mean? And they're trying their best to, and most of them, I would say probably like 4 out of 10 of them, 5 out of 10 of them are probably more than likely wearing a whole ton of somebody else's hair in their head that don't belong to them. Now, it belongs to them because they purchased it. They got receipts. You know what I mean? They got receipts to show this does belong to me. This was sewn into my head or glued into my scalp. So this belonged to me. But most of these women have gone out of their way to purchase this from somebody else. I mean, this just what it is. You know what I mean? Kim Williams, bless her heart. Poor TT. Nick, what's going on, bro? There's no such thing as cultural appropriation. I don't think so either. But guess what? Except for when I'm watching K-pop. Now, feel free to jump on me for that. When I'm watching K-pop, I see cultural appropriation, bro. Cultural appreciation and cultural appropriation. Feel free to fire me up in the comments if y'all want to, but that's what I see. When I see K-pop, that's what I see. Thank you, Big Dog, for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. But most of these women, and I don't judge women for going out there doing what they want to do so that they can look beautiful. Here's queen of black women again. This is Beyonce. You know what I mean? She looks real black in this. You know what I mean? This is what blackness look like right here. You know what I mean? This is beauty in black. And again, I believe this picture was taken in February too. So that should add a little bit more steam to it. I don't know who this little cutie pie is, but I believe she is she's a singer as well. Very much blonde, black young lady. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hold on one second. I don't even know what this is. All right. So this is a whole bunch of. So let me stop scrolling before I get in trouble because some things just pop up on you on X that you really don't want to just pop up on you. All right. So here's our girl with the Jasmine Crockett's, the originator of the Jasmine Crockett's. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all know this about her. Because I say that she's intelligent all the time, but Mika, when she's on the show, she says that she's not intelligent. She's very ignorant. She's very stupid. She's not very smart at all. Her points are ridiculous and all these other things. But this is where I'm coming from because I think education is important. And this is what I read about her. Jasmine Crockett wants you to think she's from the hood, that she grew up on the streets. The exact opposite is true. She attended an exclusive day school where the tuition is nearly $35,000 per year. This is how she grew up. She also attended Rose College, a private school where tuition is nearly $55,000 per year. And they said that she's cosplaying as a gangster. I don't know if this is her really kissing the guy, but this video right here was given to me by Lisa Marie. I want to share this with you, gang. And I want y'all to see this right quick. This is absolutely dope. It shows two different sides of Madam CJ. Go to this video right here of Madam CJ
absolutely
Walker, aka Jasmine Crockett, and here it is right here. Sure, share this too, but y'all hold on one second. Here you go. Okay, and she was just a little nice girl with her lace side. That's a whole lace front, bro. You see the part and everything, bro. Like she was always like fresh out the gate. This is when she was actually nice. Like you're gonna watch, she's very nice and astute and sweet and well spoken and kind and speaking exactly the way that her parents raised her to speak, presenting herself the way that her parents told her to present herself. She was a nice girl with the little lace front. Now, I'm talking about the little wig she got on. This is a whole wig, which is cool. She was doing what she had to do so she could look nice for the interview. And she also got on them Jasmine Crockett's, the eyelashes, even way back then. So she was on to something. But listen to how, and this was before she started smelling herself. This is before she started really feeling herself a little too much. This is before she realized that she can use all of that Ivy League schooling to manipulate the masses on the left. Jasmine Crockett, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need. Listen, he up there, he's spewing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be
night and day. Bruh, this is night and day. Just the mannerisms. Oh, this is what happens when you get some money and some power. This is what happens when you get some money and some power, baby. Okay, let me go ahead and not interrupt again.
Listen, he up there, he's spewing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we weren't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't, you know. But when she called me and said, I think it's time for me to retire, and you're the one that I believe should take my seat, I really was kind of caught off guard. I didn't anticipate that. If anyone knows anything about the Congresswoman, they know we showed up, and if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do for sure. We got some cool shirts. You know, the congressional seat is over 4 times as large as my House seat. And I was just starting to get into the rhythm of doing constituent services and things like that. We got Madam Williams, who just happens to have the honorary seat. It's not even honorary because she's holding it down, y'all. But the legend himself, John Lewis, that is the seat in which she currently serves. So she honored his legacy. This is the message that she wanted to send today.
She got a little bit of money, man. This is what happens when you get a little bit of money, a little bit of power, a little bit of clout. You get in the gym. You know what I mean? You're able to afford longer lashes, better wigs. You get a new hairstylist. You know what I mean? That's going to hook you up with a better grain of hair. Bruh. And Jasmine Crockett, anybody know this? I'm not that difficult on Jasmine Crockett, only because I'm just now realizing that a lot of things she does and says is intentionally divisive. It's like they tapped her on her shoulder and said, it's your time. Go get them. You've learned from the best. You've learned from Maxine, what's her name? Maxine Waters. You learn from Auntie Maxine. You know what I mean? That's the best you can learn from. She showed you how to be mean and nasty. She showed you how to manipulate the system. You've learned from Elizabeth Warren on how to run contracts to other nations and get that money back into your bank account so that your $200,000 salary grows into 10 million. She's learned a lot. She's learned from watching Kamala get out there and do her thing. It's like, oh, okay. So only thing I got to do is put on some pantsuits and get out there and act like I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I can do this. All right. And that's exactly what she's doing, man. She's playing the game. She has mentors that's taking her under their wing, and they are running the play. Y'all shouldn't be mad at that. That's just what she's doing. She's out there to okay, first of all, you don't wear wigs, so you can't talk about people that wear wigs. You don't wear wigs. You got that natural stuff, all right? So you can't talk about the sisters. I don't say better wigs. She don't wear what? Do y'all think she wears better wigs? I think she wears better wigs. That's just me. Better than this wig. Look at this dang wig. This wig, come on now. Come on. I'm not even trying to be a jerk when I say that. But look at this right here. You mean to tell me that this ain't a better wig? This is a far better wig. When she's wearing a Tyler Perry wig. And when she was first introduced to the scene, she has on Tyler Perry wigs, Tyler Perry special, straight out of the daggone vending machine. Like if there was a Tyler Perry wig vending machine, this right here will pop out. Like ready made, just go ahead and put it on. It come with its own part and everything. Look like a scalp. How in the hell does a wig already come with a scalp part? What if I was just to take off my locks right now and be like, ugh. You'd be like, God damn, Van got on the wig lock, a lock wig. But I think that this is a better wig. That's just me. You looking at it right now. Come on, guys. Don't be biased. Let me know. Do you think that she wears better? At least she wears better wigs now. She clearly wears far thicker lashes because I can see a lot of her skin in her lashes. And I mean, on the right and on the left, you know, the rich Jasmine Crockett, the one with more clout, the one who's been in the gym a little bit, because you can tell by her face, you can tell by her arms that she's been in the gym a little bit. So she's feeling herself, and she's surrounded by a whole bunch of people who are putting battery packs in her back, telling her to go get them. You can say whatever you want to say. The floor is yours. We're going up against Trump. You can say anything against Trump. It sucks. It's terrible. Dems have been slowly going back to their roots more and more lately. 1,000%. 1,000%. And they will continue to do that because they believe that's what's working. Hakeem Jeffries is telling them it's working. Jasmine Crockett is telling them it's working. Cory Booker, all of the people who are vying for the new face of the left, all of these people are putting their hats in the ring to be the new black face to lead the angry party of pitchfork carrying bastards that just want to complain about every damn thing. So here you have it, folks. Jasmine Crockett. And another thing, have you guys heard of code switching before? This is what she does. She's a code switcher. All right? She's a code switcher. She was taught that, you know, black people are to act a certain type of way in public around white people in order to get to another level. And then when you feel safe enough to be yourself, and being yourself is not necessarily being yourself. Being yourself is just doing what you know is acceptable in black culture, where you can, you know, you can talk your sugar honey iced tea, you can roll your head a little bit, be a little bit more attitudious, say disrespectful things, as long as it's accepted by the left and the Democrats, by the black people. If it's accepted by the black people, we can say whatever. So now black people are feeling like it's cool for us to be racist. It's cool for us to be racist because nobody else can match it. You can't match our racism because you're white. If you match our racism and you're white, then that just tells us that you and your family have been like this all along, and you just been hiding who you are. It's the dumbest thing ever, man. It's the dumbest sugar honey iced tea ever. I promise you. I used to play this game at work when I worked for the federal government for 17 years. For 17 years, man. I thought it was hilarious when my supervisor would tell me to do something, anything. Van, could you make sure that what was her name? Patty get an email with all of the spending from the credit cards this month. And I'll be like, why you ask me that? Because I'm black? They're like, no, we're not saying, come on, brother. We're not saying it because you're black. We're not, come on. Why would you even say, come on? We're not saying, come on, brother. We're not saying that, brother. Why would you say, come on? We would never do that. Come on. That's because I know the game. I can manipulate too if I want, but it's idiotic. It's stupid as hell. It's something that we got the green light to do. And she got the green light to do it, and she is doing it. So all of the stupid stuff you hear from her, it's going to be because she got the green light to do it. Check this out right here. This is her saying that, and this is the most idiotic thing ever. It's like they just completely disregard exactly what's happening in this country, and they speak their talking points, whether they make sense or not. I don't know if you've seen this already, but this is our girl, Miss Code Switching. Oh yeah, Code Switching. Jasmine Crockett. That mean when you're around your supervisor, you speak studious and you speak like you're educated and you speak like you're professional. And then when you're around your friends, that's when you pull out all the attitude. That's just code switching. This is something that a lot of black people love to do. Well, not only black people, a lot of y'all love to do too. Y'all code switch. It ain't nothing wrong with code switching. It's actually a skill. It's actually a skill. So a lot of you will say, I can't believe she's acting all ghetto and she's not from the ghetto. Well, she's not acting ghetto. She's acting like Black culture says she should act. I don't know if you've ever watched an award ceremony, a Hollywood award ceremony of all of these actors, or a music award ceremony with all these artists, and none of these niggas come from the hood. None of them. But they all act like they all try to play that game. They're all code switching. They're all cosplaying because they know if they play to their audience, they'll be able to gain favor for the people that they're playing to. Like, everything's an act. Nothing we've seen from this young lady, I haven't seen anything from her yet that I think to be genuine. Even with her sitting down, being all professional in one of her first Tyler Perry wigs, I don't think that was her either. That's just me. But listen to what she has to say in this right here, gang. And hit the like button if you haven't already. It's Friday. Y'all know I go off the rails sometimes. I don't really know how to weave. You know, when I weave, I don't come back. I weave and leave. Unlike Trump. Trump knows how to weave and come back.
If you really want to know who the criminals are in this country, you can Google it. You don't have to trust me. But the people that commit 80% of the most violent crimes in this country are white supremacists.
Let me make sure y'all got the facts. Most extreme crimes that take place in this country are committed by white supremacists. 80%.
If you really want to.
Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Could somebody please do their Googles real quick and tell me how much of that is true? How much of that is true? And you know she's saying that this is incorrect. She's saying that people are putting all of her business out there of how much money she makes, but they're saying that this is incorrect. They're saying that this is incorrect. And also, y'all know that this talking point that she's putting out there, this is something that Joe Biden was putting out there too. When President Joe Biden was putting out there too, when he was out there speaking, doing commencement speeches at HBCU graduations, when he was at Howard University, he told them the greatest threat to our nation is racism and white supremacy. When he spoke at Morehouse, the greatest threat to our nation is racism and white supremacy. He was telling these people who were bright-eyed and feeling accomplished that they were about to go out in the world and do some great things. He was telling them that it's going to be 10 times harder for you to go out there and do great things because you're Black. That's what he was telling them. And he thought that he was, spitting game. The same way when he used to go to the Black neighborhoods back in the day, tell stories about corn pop, go to the swimming pool, let Black kids rub on his legs with the water going down his legs. And they used to tell him stories about roaches. Huh? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when President Joe Biden was saying that he believed that all kids should be able to have go to school and be as smart as white kids. Except for when he was against Black kids and white kids busing together because he didn't want his children's school to turn into a jungle. The most racist white people in this world, in this country, are Democrats. But they will make us believe that that's not the case because Black people vote Democrat. Why would we vote Democrat if the white people over here was racist? That's the logic. That's the logic. So let me see. He said he knew how to handle roaches. Let me see here. Somebody put that information out there. Bonnie found out all. I'm looking inside of the comments right now. Crockett was on welfare before she went to Congress, and in 2 years is a millionaire. She was on welfare. Was she? I don't think she was on welfare. Her father a judge. She was a lawyer. Was she really on welfare? Why would you say that? Was she? Like, I want facts, bro, sis. I mean, because if that's what she was, I would love to talk about it. But if that's not the case, that's just sounds silly to me. And I'm using deductive reasoning. Now, this is something that I've been talking about for a minute, Mike. I'm glad you put that out there. He said it's funny how black pride is empowering, but white pride is hate speech. Rep your set. You white and you proud to be white. Be proud to be white. The only thing is, whenever we look at older movies, older film and video of people houses being burned down and black people being chastised or trying to being run out of certain cities, it was because of the people that were doing it. They were yelling white power, white pride. They was trying to make the country pure like the white man. So whenever a white person walk around and say white power or white pride, it always goes back to that. It's like, damn, they messed it up for everybody. We can't even be proud to be white no more. What the hell is going on? It's ridiculous. I get it. I'm not white, so I don't care about that. I honestly don't care about that. Be honest with you. But you're absolutely right. I was talking to my son about this. I was talking to my kids about this a while ago. I mean, I like talking to my children about things that go along in the world. And I was speaking about this. A black person can be extremely hella disrespectful to everyone and act like I have a right to do it because I'm black. I'm here first. We're beautiful. We're the greatest. We're fastest. This. It's cool to say that. If a white person stood up and be like, white people are the smartest. White people are the fastest. White people are the most beautiful people in the world. White people are the most creative. White people this. White people that. Everybody want to be like the white people. If a white person was to say that, you will come. They will hold your foot to the fire. Everybody will call you racist and everything. A black person can say that until their daggone face turn blue. We can talk about how prideful we are and how beautiful our melanin is, how chocolate our skin is, and how white people would never have that. Look at them burning in the sun. They got to put on all this, what you call it, the sun stuff you got to put on so you not get burnt. And we walk around wear that like it's a badge or something. We wear that on our chest. I don't give a damn about none of that, Jack. Are you a good person? Do you love people? Do you want to see your neighbors win? Do you want to see them thrive? Do you want to see everyone around you remain healthy and happy? If Sugar Honey Iced Tea hit the fan, do you got my back? I got yours. Do you got mine? Or are you looking at do you got? Look, sometimes I get ignorant too. That's you know what I mean? When I'm ready to code switch, you will start to hear me use all of the good Webster words. Like Renee bought me that thesaurus so I can start speaking a little better. I'm gonna get to it, Renee. You're gonna hear some collegiate words here in a moment. But all I give a damn is if you're a good person. I don't want no snakes in my grass. I don't want nobody near me that's plotting. Whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, I don't give a damn. Irish, Scottish, it doesn't matter. Are you a good person? If you're not, get the hell away from me. If you're trying to manipulate me, get the hell away from me. I care less about being near you. But let me go up in a barbershop or something, or near my family. Let me go around my family. We're starting to have these conversations. The only qualifier of being a good black person is supporting black politicians. That's it. Let's lie about what's happening in our culture Let's lie about who's the real threat to other black people. Let's lie about those things. But let's blame the white people. How is that conducive to I don't know, to a more positive and more powerful culture? That's dumb as hell, bro. It's stupid. It's stupid. Hold on one second. There's something else I wanted to show you guys. Excuse me. It's Friday. I'm taking my time today. I hope you guys are great. Please let me know where you're watching this video if you could. I mean, and what I mean is, do you watch my live streams on your phone? Do you watch it on your television? Or do you watch it at work on your computer? I need to know that, because I want to know how to really cater to you guys when it comes to that. Let's see. Courtney, shout out to Courtney, one of our newest blues. Yeah, shout out to Courtney. She says, it's all really just a bunch of lost souls that need to find their way to Jesus. I think so too, but it's gotten to a point where we're even turning people away from Jesus, because there's been different people, especially individuals who claim to put black culture first. We're focused more on, there was slavery in the Bible, and there's actual scripture that says you need to honor your slave master. Who would say something like that? Come on, brother. Who would say something like that? Trump. The white man. They trying to enslave us, and they start by enslaving our mind with the Bible. Huckleberry picture of Jesus is white. Come on, brother. It's ridiculous. All right, so y'all are watching this on phones mostly, laptops, okay, phone, okay, iPads, all right, phones, okay, at work, okay, all right, okay. LFR Jojo is awesome. Yes, he is. LFR Jojo is absolutely phenomenal. That's my guy. He's phenomenal. Much love to my son. You listen at work. Thank you so much, Total Top. I appreciate you pulling up and for participating as well. Okay, the computer. So you guys are listening from all over the place. The computer, your iPad, your phone. So I'm seeing iPads and phones a whole lot. Laptops. Okay. All right. I just now did some market research. All right. Christ is king. Yeah, I believe so as well. But we're trying to turn Christ into a crisis. We're trying to make sure that people turn away from God. If more people turn away from God, then we can start to be more accepting of these ridiculous, what you call it, new social norms. You know, where you can be any pronoun you want to be, where a man could claim to have the same woes and ailments of a woman, and he want all of the rights of a woman, and women are the ones leading the charge and making sure that these men have the same rights as women, and then claim that you're for women's rights when you're actually standing for men that want your rights. I can't even say that again. It's a tongue twister. But if you listen again, it's the absolute truth. Absolute truth. 1000% truth. It's stupid as hell. Women are leading the charge and helping men take their rights. Stupid. Women are leading the charge and making sure men are able to whoop their daughter's ass on volleyball courts, on soccer fields, in boxing rings. Women are leading the charge and making sure men can come into their bathrooms and make them feel uncomfortable. You can't send your 5-year-old daughter in the bathroom by herself anymore. You don't know who the hell's in there. I'm just saying. You sending your 5-year-old daughter in the bathroom so that they can feel like a big girl. They can go use the bathroom by themselves. And there's a damn dude in there dressed like a woman. And just because he's wearing a skirt and some lipstick and some Jasmine Crockett eyelashes, he considers himself to be a woman and he can do what all of the other women are doing. No, bruh. Just because you got on some Jasmine Crockett's do not make you no woman. Sorry. Sorry, sir. And if you say that, you're looked at as the bad guy. Women are fighting for this. Women are fighting for this. Y'all are leading it. I tell you, man, women make the world go round. Y'all are something else. Women are powerful. I don't know if y'all realize how powerful y'all are. A ton of men who are arrested right now are in jail because they was doing something to please a woman. They was doing something that could get the attention of a woman. They was doing something to avenge a woman that didn't need their avenging. They was doing something to appease a woman. It's ridiculous. Y'all got so much power. Please don't use that to allow men to take your power. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's the stupidest thing ever, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Is it Women's History Month? Oh, then maybe that's why I'm saying nice things about women. I don't know. But I do know that y'all need to use your feminism the right way. You say feminism is the worst thing to ever happen to women. Now they are all making our lives a nightmare with their hate. It's okay to be prideful and represent women, man. Who's going to represent y'all more than y'all? Just make sure you're actually representing women, like the interests of women. And honestly, I think the best interest of a woman is to make sure that you find you a good man to help protect, lead, and guide the family that y'all create. Yeah. You take over the women duties, he take over the men duties. And don't marry a gay man, okay? Don't marry a man that wants to be more cute than you. Don't marry a man that want to be more sassy than you. All right? Don't marry a man that cares more about getting his fingers and toenails done than you do. Or getting facials more than you do. Or getting his hair done more than you do. Don't marry no gay dude, please. Marry you a man. Get you a real man, somebody that can protect you and make sure that you never have to put your hands on a gasoline valve again. You never have to on a gasoline pump again. You never have to pump gas again. You never have to take your car in to be serviced again. Okay? That you never have to pull out tools and go underneath a daggone toilet or, start working on parts of the house unless you're living alone. That's your business. But if you have a man in the house, you should never have to ask anybody for money, anybody for funding. That's your man's job. We have one rule in our house, and we don't mind helping people out. Like when they need help with bills or they just, dealing with something and they need a little hand. We don't help women who have a man in their house. We don't. Like, you got a man in your house, Jack. I'm not helping you out. Is that a little something like what the government did with welfare? Kind of, sort of. That's what the government did with welfare. The government said, yo, we want to give you all the welfare that you need. We'll give you all the EBT that you want. But we're not helping you out if you got a man, a capable working man in the house. That's stupid. That's not going to happen. And women decide, well, the man got to go because I don't have any faith in the man that lives with me. You had enough faith in that man to open your legs and make babies with him, but you don't have enough faith in him for him to go out there and do the right thing to take care of his family. You don't have enough faith in him to live according to your means and let him go out there and hustle and find something that could put you guys in a good situation financially. You'd rather kick him out or take his name on a lease and act like he don't live with you so that you can get that extra help from the federal government. You know what I mean? But he's still living there. He's still eating all of the free food that you bring in and all the stuff that you bring in the house. And all he got to do is keep on pumping babies inside you. You know what I mean? He just got to make sure he just got to act like it's his house, act like it's his spot, you know? And it's the dumbest thing ever. All right. So it's one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. I know that this is not about this because we're supposed to be talking about, we talked about the ignorant black queen that violate the white girl. There's one other thing that I want to show you guys. So y'all remember when when President Biden started to fall apart and the Democrats so disingenuous. This is why I don't trust them. If you are in the middle and you're a Republican, I mean, if you're not a Republican, you're not a Democrat, you're just in the middle, and you don't understand why all of these people who voted Democrat before are now on the Trump train. I want y'all to see this. Some people don't like to have they don't want to be played with. They don't want to be played with. I came across this video, and this is absolutely ridiculous. Watch what they was putting on the airwaves on throughout all these platforms, trying to act like Joe Biden was sharp. Joe Biden was strong. He gave a fiery performance at the State of the Union, and the Democrats was hanging all on his nut sacks. They was meat riding him like he was the next great, like he was doing a phenomenal job as the president. And this dude was all over the damn place. All over the place. Didn't have a plan, couldn't communicate his plan because mentally he was already gone. And the conservatives started pointing this out early. And they was called out for being hateful, for not being respectful of the president, not being respectful of the office. But this is exactly what we were dealing with that made myself and other content creators who voted blue before decide to get on the Trump train. Watch this right here, gang. Make sure you hit the like button. We're not done yet. Happy Friday to everyone. Bless you guys. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal.
Biden's fiery State of the Union address.
I'm here tonight to show what I believe is the way forward.
He was absolutely on fire.
Joe Biden was on fire.
You were on fire.
You brought that Irish fire tonight. Fired us all up.
Biden was on fire.
At the top of his game.
He's on fire.
Smoking. He's on fire.
Robust and clear.
Join us tonight is Latoya Beasley. Emboldening others to do what they wish. Big landlords who use antitrust law, who break antitrust laws to make sure everyone has a fair shot. RGTP is up. I believe Roe v. Wade got it right. Guarantee the right to ABF so builders can get federally financing. Federal government over $1 trillion. $1 million. Millions of families can get, they need to go to work watching auto jobs in the future to instigate the collection.
Joe Biden's fiery and energetic performance.
Fiery and energetic.
Fiery and energetic.
Energetic and fiery. Energetic and fiery.
Fiery, energized.
That fiery energy.
Biden was energetic and fiery.
High energy and fiery.
He had that fire in the belly. Right? I mean, he had that fire in the belly.
Stamina and the fire in the belly.
He clearly has the stamina.
He has the stamina and the energy. The fire in the belly to show that he has the energy and the fire in the belly to serve another term.
To pursue a career of service.
And none of us are talking about age this morning because of the fiery performance.
Look, people have had a lot of questions about President Biden, whether it's about his age or ability, but I think he put those to rest last night. I think it was fiery.
Very fiery.
It was forceful.
Forceful. Fiery, forceful, and fiery. State of the Union.
Who the hell comes up with this? It's the dumbest thing ever. Who sends out the email to say, okay, gang, we're going to say that Biden was fiery. I know people don't use that no more, but we're going to use it. We bringing it back. We about to make fiery great again. Ooh, forceful. Let's say that he was forceful. He was powerful. Don't forget fiery. Okay. We need all of your reporters on every show. I'm talking about the 1 o'clock show, the 2 o'clock show, 3 o'clock show. Don't forget the 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 o'clock show. We need them all to say fiery, okay? And then later on, we got a new one for you. I'm not supposed to tell you this. It's just between us. The new word we're going to put out there. Forceful. Ooh! Forceful. He was forceful and fiery. Fiery and forceful. I don't care how y'all say it, but if you say that, guaranteed to win another 4 years. Guaranteed to win another 4 years. How in the hell can Kamala be an apprentice under a presidential journeyman such as Joe Biden and be ready to be the next president? Who's going to vote for that? Fiery, forceful, fiery. He's never been that strong. It's just lies on top of lies on top of lies. Nobody gave a damn, bro. They didn't care about this country whatsoever. Just fiery and forceful, forceful and fiery. Fiery and goddamn forceful. It's the dumbest thing in the world, bro. Bella B says, God bless the chat and Van and his family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And also, I just want y'all to know that every day I thank God for you all. If you're out there and you're one of the people who pray for me and my families, or me and my family, or you all have me and my family as your in your best interest, you got our best interest at heart, I definitely pray for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely dumb. Oh no, they're not done. See, we just now saw Stephen A come out with a video. And he was pissed off because he saw Cory Booker, Elizabeth Warren, and Chuck Schumer get on video and say the exact same thing, word for word, complete script, reading the whole thing, holding a little silly boom mic, reading the same message about downplaying Trump's presidency so far, talking bad about dude. And then I thought it was only 3 people. It ended up being 22, 23 people who were saying the same exact script from word for word. The whole thing, reading from a teleprompter. They did not veer off and get creative. They all used the exact same words. And they thought it was going to be powerful. It's the same bull sugar honey iced tea over and over and over again. It's dumb. The only people's minds that you play on are those who don't think for themselves, are those idiots that know nothing about how this world is run, who have no integrity for themselves, no dignity, not enough to do their own research to figure out what do these people represent? Do they have my best interests at heart? None of them do. At some point, we got to start thinking for ourselves. We keep calling the left woke, right? Please stop calling them woke. Please stop. That's not woke. Woke is you all. Woke is the people who got their third eye open at all times, and they're able to see beyond the BS that's fed to them, the propaganda that's fed to them, the ideologies that's fed. You're able to see beyond the BS. You're the real woke. That's what it meant at first. To be woke, to be on top of game, to understand that I'm not about to be played. You're not about to play with me. Everything you're saying is ridiculous. Show me some receipts. Show me some facts. Those are the people that are woke. This BS we're hearing right now, that's not woke. And they love it. That's not woke at all, man. At all. People who can be easily manipulated by simply saying the same thing over and over and over again. Are we really that docile? It's stupid, man.
Biden was forceful. Joe Biden forcefully answered the pundits who say he is too old.
Anyone who watched that speech saw Biden is strong.
His voice was strong, so strong.
Very strong. He seemed to get stronger.
Like the stronger he is, the stronger he gets.
Strong at the beginning, strong in the middle, strong at the end.
Strongest speech.
Really projecting strength
With strength,
pretty strong.
strong and boisterous.
Very strong. Really strong.
Biden proved he has the strength and mental agility to be an effective president.
President Biden's fiery State of the Union speech.
The man Trump belittles as Sleepy Joe seemed quite fiery.
So much for Sleepy
He
Joe.
wasn't sleepy Joe Biden, but he was fiery.
President Biden's fiery.
Fiery State of the Union address.
And if you watch that speech, you'd have no doubts Biden is going to win this election and then have a great second term.
There's no other path that guarantees that Palestinians can live in peace with peace and dignity.
I thought he was extraordinary in terms of articulating.
It's transformative. in humanitarian crisis overwhelmingly benefit the top 1%.
Biden articulating very clear.
Hamas ended this conflict by releasing hostages, laying down arms, could end it by releasing the hostages, laying down arms, and surrendering.
He could not have made it clearer. He could not have done it better. And he did an unbelievable job last night.
I've always known what endures toward an enduring, something more enduring.
So powerful. So powerful.
I would respectfully suggest my Republican friends, my God, what freedom else would you take away?
Very powerful last night.
He feels political win. He viewed it as a political win for me.
One of the finest moments of Joe Biden's presidency.
The leadership of Israel, I say this. I'd be a winner, not really.
Democrats can't be effing serious. Democrats cannot be effing serious. Did y'all know that a rumor is being spread, and it's starting from some people from SNL, some of the actors on SNL? They're saying that Trump does not know how to read. They're saying that he can't read a teleprompter. All of these things come from projection. The person that they believed in, the one that they wanted to win, the one that they wanted to do well, could not read, could not speak. Kamala couldn't speak without a teleprompter. Biden can't speak with or without a teleprompter. Kamala was an outright liar, trying to support a man that was not anything that she claimed he was. It's projection. Like that little black queen that was following the white queen earlier in the video, in the live stream, where she was following behind her saying, those braids are ugly. It's ugly. Take them out right now. You're ugly. Take them out right now. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's projection. When you're the ugly person, the only way you feel attractive is if you call someone else ugly, which is ridiculous. This is exactly what they did with Biden. This dude was not strong. He was not fiery. He was not on point. We're clearly seeing the words that he was supposed to say and the words that he actually said, and he's making our country look foolish. This is not the representation that I wanted for our nation. But yet, they saying that this was way times better, far better than what Trump brought to the table.
The incumbent president shows no signs of slowing down.
Biden's commanding an energetic speech,
Energetic and fiery.
Energetic and fiery.
Fiery and energetic. State of the Union.
Fiery and energetic. Fiery, often combative.
Fiery, often combative speech.
Fiery and at times combative.
Fiery and at times combative
Fiery
speech.
and at times combative speech.
Fiery and combative. Fiery, combative.
He was fiery, he was combative. He was even combative. And fiery, this fire, incredibly feisty, fiery. President Biden.
But Israel has a
fiery speech.
A fiery address.
Fiery
speech.
That fiery speech.
Fiery President Biden.
Fired up.
Fiery State of the Union address.
President Biden fired up. Very fired up. President Biden
Definitely fired up.
Fired up.
Fired up.
Biden
Fired up.
Fired up. To fire up.
President Biden's fiery State of the Union.
Fiery State of the Union address.
Fiery State of the Union.
Fiery
State of the Union
That
address.
speech was still very fiery.
very
Oh my
fiery.
God.
State of the Union.
I will be pissed off that they're making me fit this word in my stories. I got to put fiery in it. I went 46 years without putting the word fiery in any sentence I've ever spoken. But now you want me to say fiery? It makes the question. How many of you, just by a show of hands, just put a thumbs up if you've ever used the word fiery in a sentence? And you was not talking about the time that you had jalapenos and you went to the bathroom and your butt started hurting. Nobody's ever used that word. Nobody.
Union.
President Biden was quite fiery. The president's fiery and fiery spirit.
Delivering a fiery State of the Union address. Fiery State of the Union address. Off to a fiery start. Often fiery. President Biden was fiery, delivering a fiery address.
Fiery President Biden.
Fiery.
Downright fiery State of the Union address.
That was a remarkable, fiery, vigorous guy.
It was a vigorous speech. He was vigorous. Vigorous.
He
certainly was vigorous.
Very vigorous.
Vigorous and fierce.
The vigor in his voice. He was vigorous. The vigor.
There was no question that he was vigorous.
Yeah, there's no question. That was a vigorous, fiery speech from President Biden.
He was on fire. He was on fire last night. That kind of fiery way. Fiery. He's fiery Joe. Keep being fiery.
He was fiery.
Joe Biden, comfortable, fiery, dominant.
After a fiery State of the Union address.
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 Fiery State of the Union address. Fiery State of the Union address. Fiery State of the Union address. Fiery State of the Union. Fiery State of the Union.
President Biden delivers a fiery State of the Union address.
Fiery State of the Union address.
Fiery State of the Union speech.
He was fiery.
Fiery.
Fiery. He hit it out of the park.
He knocked it out the park.
Home run.
The president knocked the speech out of the park. He was fiery.
Oh,
And our ability to have
Lord.
children in the future were at risk.
That was just one of President Joe Biden's many fiery messages from his fiery State of the Union address.
Fiery President Joe Biden.
Biden delivering a
Fiery State of the Union.
Fiery Joe Biden.
Delivered a fiery State of the Union address.
Bro, this is embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. If you want to watch the rest of this video, it's on my X page. Feel free to go watch it, man. I'm not watching no more of this crap. That's just was horrible. Fiery, bigger, fiery, forceful, fiery. It's dumb. It's dumb as hell, man. I think I'm depressed now. I think I'm damn depressed now. Hopefully you got something out of our early live stream. Make sure you pull up later on for a much better live stream. I don't know what I'm be talking about, but I'm certain it's going to be entertaining and probably even edutaining. I'll probably teach y'all something. Don't know. Maybe. All right. And for everyone who's considering doing content creation, make sure you check out our group. Now, listen, I know the people that's checking this out, a lot of you don't want to do no content creation. You're like, Van, you sound like one of these people that's scamming people. I promise you I'm not. I'm charging way lower than what people are saying I should be charging, but it's not really about charging people. It's about helping you reach whatever goals that you're trying to reach. There's some people out there that's afraid to even put themselves on the screen. They don't believe that they have what it takes to do content creation. And we're proving that wrong every single day. Right now, our Facebook group has 74 people in it. Is it 74 now? Last time I showed it, and on the ad, I believe it was like 40. Okay, so we're moving forward. I would love to see you guys part of it. If not, that's cool too. You know what I mean? All right. But if you want to know more about it, check this out. And if you want to know about our VIP, make sure you reach out to me, van.hall at alpharfamily.com. Put in the word VIP, and I will tell you what that's all about. Love y'all, man. I'll see y'all later. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age. I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.